Good morning. It's Friday, June 7th, 2024. This is your Georgia Weather Net morning update. Few light showers across the state. Early this morning, we're left to one little shower, one little thunderstorm in southeast Georgia, moving out of Bullitt County, heading towards Springfield and Rincon, just north of Savannah. Yeah, this is a little tiny cell there, just crossed I-16, continuing to move off toward the east, but we'll see a few pop-ups as we go through the next few hours and into the afternoon hours today, although rain will be somewhat limited in North Georgia. Much drier air moving in. It's going to be pleasant. We'll talk about that. Let's take a look at our temperatures first. We're looking at some low 60s in parts of North Georgia up in the higher elevations, and getting that drier air already noticeable. Mid-60s as we head into North Metro Atlanta, low 70s through the mid-state, mid to upper 70s in South Georgia. So let's take a look at the modeling as we move through the day today. We're going to look at a couple of things. First of all, our rain possibility, showing some showers out in West Metro Atlanta from Carrollton, Villa Rica, over towards Six Flags. That may or may not pan out. Again, a few showers in southeast Georgia. And then as we continue to move into the mid-morning hours, things are pretty quiet. Heading into this afternoon, we do have that humidity that's still pretty noticeable in South Georgia, and that could build up a few showers and thunderstorms from Valdosta up to Statesboro and Vidalia over to the Georgia coastline. Heading into this evening, still a couple of showers possible, mainly in South Georgia. Overnight tonight, going to be fairly quiet. Some drier air is going to move in. We'll take a look at that in just a second. But tomorrow should look pretty good. Plenty of sunshine. Not a problem at all as we move through your Saturday. Going to be a nice day. But then that humidity is going to start to build up again as we head toward the end of the weekend and certainly by next week. So a couple of events going on. I want to tell you about two big baseball games today and tomorrow in Athens at noon for the Super Regional. Georgia taking on NC State. And it's going to be sunny, really no chance of rain at all, and lower humidity. So it should be pretty nice. It looks like first pitch temperature both today and tomorrow are going to be about 83 and then climbing into the mid-80s as we move through the rest of the game. So let's talk about that humidity. If you watched my videos at all, you know I am a dew point kind of person. I don't really talk much about relative humidity because it's relative. It's in the name, so that changes a lot depending on what the air temperature is and what time of the year it is. So I know we're kind of used to 80% or 70% or whatever, but dew point's great. This gives you an idea, and it's pretty consistent no matter when you look at it. So we're in the 70s in South Georgia. That's uncomfortable. You get above 70, that's not pleasant at all. 60s, kind of muggy. But then we get those dew point readings in the 50s. Now, that's not desert dry air, but it is comfortable, especially for us here in the southeast. And we see by noon today, it's going to be in the mid-40s. How about that for parts of North Georgia? Still showing that humidity in South Georgia, but we can see that continue to push south as we move into this afternoon. So below I-16, it's coming, and as we head into the late evening hours, still looking at that drier air. As we move through the overnight hours tonight, even drier air moving in from the northeast up in the North Georgia mountains. We're looking at dew point readings in the 30s up in around Clayton and up toward Hiawassee. So actual temperature tomorrow morning will be in the 50s with the dew point in the 30s. So that is cool, dry, refreshing air for the North Georgia mountains. But we see those dew point readings all the way in the 50s, well into South Georgia. This is going to be noticeably drier tomorrow as we move through the day. And again, that's going to limit our rain chance pretty much across the state. There's just not much humidity to work with to get these showers going. So by 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, we're looking at dew points in the 40s over most of the state, in the 50s all the way down into South Georgia. So that's going to be very enjoyable, but short-lived. We're going to see a little bit of a shift in the dynamics and get more of that humidity back in again as we head towards Sunday. And certainly by Monday, as we start out next week, those showers and thunderstorms will be back in, and it'll be hot and humid again. We'll be talking about heat index once again. So enjoy today, and certainly enjoy tomorrow across the state of Georgia. And we'll be right here to keep you up to date with the latest from the Georgia Weather Net. Speaking of the latest, here's your latest local forecast from Northwest Georgia to Southeast Georgia.